not sure stuff is still moving.
Table Rock Dam. As you can see, it's just slightly overcast.
Scenery. Trying to get that dump truck going down that dirt road over there.
And I'm not sure what that is, but it looks like some kind of a development going in.
It definitely is.
And now we leave. Now we're going to gas.
Okay.
Isn't it though? Not going to be a cool vehicle in the summer, is it?
No, it's not.
Down that road, just the Harris, where Bill and Connie always used to go to stay when they lived in Springfield. Yogi Bear. Little tripod. It ties on up here with this stuff. Works great. Oh, look at that view.
These things working now?
Yep. We'd come back here to pay because we forgot to last night.
Ooh, snake.
Did I get him?
I don't know.
I didn't. I didn't miss him by much.
There he is. You got him. I'm getting him. I'm getting him.
What kind is he? Black snake?
You got me. Soon be dead. That's my favorite kind.
Me and you both. Why don't you go out and pick him up for the camera? Or just go out there and get beside him to give some contrast.
Your door open?
No, it's not opening.
Okay. Let's just go on down the road where we both feel smarter and better.
I bet it hurt having this thing run over you.
As far as I'm concerned, you did just right with that snake. Shower house that we used.
We didn't use the shower, so we used the other thing.
Well,
be easier from here. Let me give it a shot. You just let me know if I'm going to run into anything. Table Rock State Park Marina. Here's our old campsites we used to stay in, but we can't stay in them now because they've got a road blocked off. Although Steve says he could move them without any problem. There was our neighbors the night before. Here's where we stayed. Pardon the jumping there, the tripod fell over.
One of our neighbors from Arkansas on the ground there.
And here's our old boat dock we used to go drive down and play on. And as you'll see, the water's up considerably. You can't even see the boat ramp.
There are some fish playing out there though.
You'll see some of the trees are actually in the water right now. There's a boat ramp right under there somewhere. Miller time. Donnie St. John was coming up, but he had the vehicle accident.
This is truly roughing it down through here. We can hear air conditioners running.
Now hot dogs cooking in here. We may have stopped for lunch for too long.
Getting about that time. I've got about 2:30 right now myself.
Got 2:25. What's the band say?
2:28.
Why the camera's so far on?
don't know, but every now and then we'll say what time it is now to keep us updated anyway. At the tone that will be
You'll see the camera's all screwed up. It says it's
105. It even changed from a while ago. It's going backwards.
It's really 225. Give or take a few minutes.
It is May 7th though, 1996. Yeah.
One of my favorite places, Table Rock State Park. Side of the campground's closed, or we're just going to drive through it. And right there in the corner of your mirror is or your picture's a mirror. This is me.
That's even a bigger body of water you see now than the last one you saw.
That's some prick that's in here.
More people over the other way will do what they're doing. Okay, from this one. Now we're back out on 65. Back out on 65.
Yes, we are. We're on 65. No, we're on 165. Let your drink down, I'll take that off the stand, you can hang out the window. Get some really good pictures. If you hold it, I'll unscrew it. I'm good at unscrewing. Like the other one. If you want to stop or go forward, speed up the power.
Probably start slowing down if you wanted to a little bit, and we'll just kind of take some real good shots around here.
I'll do a circle drive up here and see what's going away and get a real detail. Some funny noises out there, hope nothing's falling off. figure out the.
There's, oh, come here. What if it'd be inhumanly impossible for me to survive this dive?
It's illegal, if that matters. I'm taping the one. Do you know where another one is?
Yeah, right out from it. See that white thing floating on top?
Mm-hmm.
Look just this side of it. There's another one. There's a third one down under this one. I can see it from here.
Well, the first one was showing up. I'm not sure if this one is or
Those
not.
fish have to be at least 2 foot long.
You know there's no fish in here.
There, look right out there. Look at that big lugger out there.
Where?
There's 3 of them, right out in there.
Well, I mean,
There's 2 together, and there's
right
2
out
up
in there,
above them.
don't tell me anything.
Well, look with your eye before you look with the camera. See them? There's 2 there and 2
Let me
right
take
out
this
from
mic out. I got to tell Steve something. I've got the camera right in the middle of it. Well, I can see it in the viewfinder. That's a good
There's
sign.
a school of them right there. They're just popping up everywhere. You can't fish right in there?
No, it's illegal.
No wonder they're all there.
How big would you reckon those are?
I just told you, those are all at least 2 foot long, if not better.
I'm going to zoom the camera back to give you people viewing at home an idea of what we're looking at and how far away we are. I mean, here's the dam. That's a car, and then you compare that with how big the fish was. We're estimating 2 foot long.
Minimum 2 foot. I'll bet some of them are bigger than that. Those are all browns right there, aren't they?
Can you still see them?
Yeah, they're all over the place down there.
Well, I'm back on them now.
It's a school right up through the middle of that body of water up through there.
I've got one at the top of the picture that I see real well, swimming away from us.
Look at this big brown one right down here in this corner. Can you see him right over here? Right over the top of these trees? That's unreal.
Show me where you mean. Okay, I can see one right down through the trees.
Yeah, right down through the tree.
Right there.
He just swam into the tree.
Well, I can see
you're
one.
seeing this one over here, though. See, I was over here in this corner.
Okay, if you see anything over there,
Well,
holler.
there's 2 of them right through that gap in these trees. They're side by side with each other.
Right there?
You should be close to them, yeah.
Well, I'm right in the V of the trees.
Yeah. They should be right at the bottom of your picture then, unless you're not catching them.
Well, let me move over.
You got to go right through them branches right there to even see them. This is unreal, folks.
This odd view is because we're up on the dam looking straight down the spillways. Have you found some? Let me take a picture here. You can look at this on TV. You can hear about it. But you'd have to be here to know how beautiful this picture is. This view. Long way down. No, I'm not working down that way yet. going to zoom in on some of the biggest trout we'll probably ever see in our life. And this is probably as close as we'll ever get to them. Yep, there they are. Took me a minute to find them. I can see 5 in the viewfinder.
There's about 14 down there within about 100 square yard circle that are all within, I'd say, 2.5 to 3 foot long, just estimating from this distance. Well over teeping size. Kind of give them a view of the hillside. I'm going to have to climb down to catch those, Bob.
Trying to find that one big one. I can get on the group.
Well, there's 2 out here by themselves. Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah, there's the group. When I go out after the others, I lose them. Okay, there's one right in the middle of the picture.
Well, if you've got one, you've got the other, because they're right beside each other practically. The one's a little bit deeper in the water. Doesn't show up near as good.
Right in the middle of the picture. I'm going to move him to the upper left-hand corner. Now I'm going over to the upper right-hand corner. And then back in the middle. So you can see what we're talking about. Now I'm going to go back over to the group. The sun had come out. Again.
Bob, there's no sun. I mean, there's no clouds in the sky.
Really? Well, I've lost them again.
They go down on you every now and then. They'll sink a little bit in the water, and then they'll surface real good here in a second.
They've got at least one in there on the left-hand side of the picture. Just put him in the middle. Now, Steve, I'm zooming out. This will give you some picture of the area we're looking at. And there's a hillside Steve's going to have to climb to get those next time we come down here.
Next time?
To give you a comparison, I'm going to zoom in on my van, maximum zoom. Now, that's my van, maximum zoom. Now you think of the fish you were looking at, maximum zoom.
Do you see the little road running along the side of the bottom of the hillside down there, Bob? We could drive back to that.
There's the road he's referring to, but I'm sure it's cabled on the other end. Can you see that cable from here, the no fishing cable?
Yeah. There's one sign, there's another sign hanging about halfway in the middle.
Okay, I'm going to zoom in on the no fishing line.
Hey, they're surfaced real good down here, Bob, and they're in a little line right now.
Okay.
See them all? Right down there.
I'm going to go back to the fishies.
They're just kind of lined up going someplace. I think they've heard me talking about walking down there fishing and they're hungry.
Now I'm going to go up to my van. You look at those fish. And you look at my van. And look at those people. And then you look at these fish. And you tell me how big you think they are.
Those are some big fish, I'm telling you.
Now maybe it don't thrill you watching this on TV, but it thrills us. Especially when we've been fishing for 2 days and only caught 3 little bitty ones.
There's my boat on wheels.
There goes the duck.
Well, you want to walk on across, I'll go get the van and meet you at the other end of the dam.
Okay, I'm gonna get the other side.
I'll be back. Meet you on the other side.
Okay. Either that or slow down and get me. Now I'm going to switch to the other side of the dam. If I can do it without getting run over. Now we're not on Taneycomo anymore. We're on Table Rock. Here we are on Table Rock. This is Table Rock. That's Visitor Center. And this is just some of the shoreline. Hello.
TV's off, do you notice that?
This isn't even hooked up to it.
Oh, okay.
See, there's a couple places here if we had to, we could turn around.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm just wondering if we should take advantage of one and park in it and walk.
I haven't seen anything I couldn't back out of right now.
Okay.
Have you?
No. Nothing else. One else walk along
Big rock
behind.
over here to the
I
right.
see that one. That looks like granite too, you know? It don't look like it moved very much. That's a leftover piece from the dam back there.
You're probably right.
Now we have a low-hanging branch. This is where the semis stop, right here.
Yeah, but we don't.
A little bit of mud there. It's going to slide me right into that big rock.
Nah.
I know, no faith, right? Well, we're definitely headed back towards the area we want to be at. Whether this will ever get us there and whether we'll ever get out alive again, that's another question, but it's headed towards where we want to be. Ooh, Bob, that branch is coming.
Hang on a second. I can only do 6 things at once, and I'm on my 7th. He's talking about that branch right there, but we're going to yank it down.
Okay, I was going to say, you aren't going to let me.
One of my shoes are right under. You see? Oh, I see both of them.
There's one.
Is it raining?
See, again, this has been one of those nice little spots that have had that little truck of mine to unhook from the back of this thing and whip down here real quick, whipped around, whip back. We're going to have to rig it something like that.
Another turnaround spot.
Yeah.
I'm
Kind of makes you
fine.
feel good, doesn't it, every now and then to see one of them. I'm about tore it off, have I? This is traveled. I mean, you know, there's been quite a few vehicles back through here.
I can see where we're at, and we're right close.
Yeah.
Hit this fairly good, so we don't get stuck. I hate to push.
I don't think there's that's off the bottom anywhere. It's all gravel. It's just some spots got a little more dust and wet than others.
We'll have to readjust the mirrors when we get back.
I just hope we don't meet anybody. This is not a road to meet another vehicle on. There's a rock on both sides here.
You're doing fine over here.
One of them spots.
Oh, look, we'll be able to turn around. I think it ends right here, too,
I think
doesn't
you're
it?
probably pretty close to being right. No fishing above this point. So we're real close to where.
Now, let's go ahead and work it around and get pointed the other way. What do you think? You want me to do it, or can you do it?
Well, I guess now's as good a time as any for me to find out what I can do, yeah. What am I up against, Bob?
You can go back a little bit more if you have to. That looks like putting it down 3, isn't it?
It is.
Okay. Thank the Lord for power steering.
No lie.
Okay. Keep going. Whoa. Okay, you're against the rock.
back down in here out of the way a little bit. You want me to get it over to one side a little further?
Shit, there ain't nowhere to go from here.
Okay. I don't know what I did with this thing.
In case we have visitors while we're gone. You could steal something from here and they wouldn't see it for weeks.
Got everything over there?
I figured there's an outside chance we could get caught for trespassing or something, but...
You think so?
Yeah, I really do. Here's where we are. And here's where we're going. And I might even go too if Steve waits on me. You know what, Steve? I believe I'd go if you'd wait on me. You see the snake on the path? It's either a fishing worm or a snake, and I'm not sure which. Little bitty snake. Don't know what kind. You know, that's something that could be a problem in through here. We might kind of want to watch for that. You didn't see that one. No, he's alive, but he's a little bitty. About 6 inches long. They all worry me.
That is when you got fish on the brain. Bob, we've made it to where I want to be in life.
Talking Branson or at the bottom of this dam?
Bottom of this dam, right down here with these fish. We could pitch our tent right down in here. Keep this area kind of mowed.
Reckon that.
You know?
Can't tell out of the water. Look at the size of those.
Can you see them through the camera pretty good?
Oh, perfect.
If not, let me see it just a second. I've got an angle here that I can.
Well, hang on, I'll hand it to you, but I mean, we're getting perfect pictures.
Okay. Come just a little bit higher and we'll shoot down on it. I don't know if I can open it.
It's all going. Just point it and shoot. It's on maximum. They're not even scared of it. I'm going to go closer, but I want to get those pictures before I get caught up and scare them off. There's some over here I'd like to get around where I can shoot. That is a 2 foot long if it's an inch. Isn't it? Yep.
Looking right at us right there.
I don't see that one. I see this one sideways to us. Well, hang on. Let me tell you when I'm ready. Oh, Steve. I got 4 of them right now in the picture. Uh-huh. They're not coming through the camera real good, but I can see them. I was half tempted to wade out there.
I'm gonna get wet if I go any further. There's a school of about 20 or 30 fish right here in front of us. Look on out about 20 foot. They're all around.
There's trout here that would just absolutely fry you if you caught them. Look in front of us. Out further.
Yeah, that's what I said. Out 20 more foot. There's just...
Every one of them would weigh 10 pounds if it would weigh an ounce.
Oh, there's one little bitty one down in there that wouldn't. He'd probably only weigh about 7 pounds. Can you imagine hooking one of them? Can you imagine me sitting here with a bow and arrow and shooting one of them? I can imagine that. Can you imagine that? You couldn't miss from here.
Them are trout too.
But sure ain't catfish. Imagine what it'd be like to be able to cast in right here.
The sun's really at a bad angle to get a good picture. Wonder if we could.
Let me see that camera a second.
It's going.
Really getting a lot of glare, aren't we?
Yeah. We can come in from the other side. Maybe sneak right through there. I'm going to try it where I'm standing.
I'm going to turn it off for a second.
Let me zoom in on that one through the weeds first.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Didn't seem to phase them too much, did it?
They moved out of the way of the rock. That was it.
We'll go out there and work them out this way. No, it's making waves and I can't even see them now. We're kind of going through the jungle now.
Nice. Nice.
And this is just to see big fish. Yep. See any fish? There's one?
There's the water.
By golly, there is.
I don't see no fishies there.
Wonder how deep the water is.
Deep.
Because you can't tell by looking.
Deep.
Yeah, right there.
There's some right out there, Bob, but you can't see them very good. You can see a school up right out there in front of us. Or I can't anyway. You're going to fall in, man. Take all that equipment with you, you ain't sure.
Yeah, I know it. Y'all don't know what we're going through right now. But this is a view of the dam you'll get from nowhere else. Because we are right below it. If anybody catches us down here, you may have to come and bail us out of jail. Where'd you go, Steve? I said, where'd you go and is it worth coming?
I'm after fish. No fish?
I was just kind of scouting.
How about up on that rock pile and looking down? Have you tried it?
Yeah. Besides, that rock pile is real shaky. You start walking across it and start giving them.
Well, about that place we were at was about the place, wasn't it?
I'm going to go back a couple of yards here. Try to catch it in the woods out there on another big spot.
Well, Steve, I'm going back to originally where we saw the fish. Yeah. Probably. Why? Got a good fish shot? I meant, what do you got?
Yeah. I can only see about 30 of them. 40. Yeah, start through right there. I'll be able to do right there.
Well, I see you're still with us, and I'm surprised after busting through that.
Look, I think you get right over there.
Look,
Stand right over there, and you'll get a shot of all them right there.
is that a trout though?
Yeah, sure is. There ain't no catfish, I can tell you that much. I don't know if you get down low, but it's going to hurt you.
It did. It hurt. I thought it'd help. Oh, that one's going away.
I can balance myself over there. Look right here in front of me. There's
Try
a
to-
gar. See that gar right there in front of me? Long pointed nose.
Where?
Right out, straight out in front of you, Bob.
Try throwing a rock in front of those and see what happens.
Look straight out in front of you at that gar. Look how big it is.
Which one?
Right there, Bob. Right in front of you.
Oh, okay, right
See
there.
the long pointed nose on it?
Yep.
That's a gar.
Gar my ass. I wanted them 2 big trout that swam away.
So obvious, gar. People could be watching us. Does that do anything for you?
No, I don't know. I'm looking this way.
This is probably one of the 5th wonders of nature you're seeing now.
Wish we had some food. Pick up some little rocks and throw in, like maybe food, and see if...
They wouldn't know what you were doing.
Oh, okay.
You have to be used to it. Now look at this one coming at you.
Where?
Oh, he went down. There's one right here if he'd have stayed up. He's coming right at you. He's coming back to the top, right out there in front of you.
Right here?
No, over this way. To your left, just a little bit, point straight out. See about 3 of them up.
Yeah.
Foot under the water. Let's throw another rock, so.
That's driving him this way. It drove him down.
It drives him down, but it also moves him this way a little bit. I don't know about you, but I'm getting itchy back these little.
Oh, I'm sweating like an old... Just wonder how deep that is.
I'd say you're talking 10 foot minimum right there. And that might be a real shy. Bet it's plenty deep enough I could dive in, wouldn't have to worry about hitting my head on a rock. Might have to worry about hitting my head on a fish. Got little critters in here.
Well, if you do, I'm due.
Think we getting any of that on that film, Bob?
Yeah.
Kind of anxious to get back and watch it now, see if we can see them or not. If the sun was at a little bit different angle, we'd be getting some terrific shots, you know what?
Yeah, or if it had come out, really come out and shine.
I don't know what, I guess it's just hazy today.
But if this thing was smooth instead of ripply.
Yeah. If we was in a boat instead of standing here and we was fishing instead of catching.
Taking pictures.
Taking pictures, I'd be happier too. So I guess flash is one of those things. What can we get on around here?
I can get to it.
Come on over here.
Better than here?
Yeah, you're in a little bit darker spot here. That's what I think. Because I get excited every time I look out here, so I may just be, you know, hyperventilating here. I don't know.
At least with fall in, it's not as deep here.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I don't see a whole lot of advantage here, in all honesty.
It doesn't even hardly phase them like you hit them with it. I'll reach down there and take a snake. We'll be going across the top here too. Boy, I just wish we could get some to swim right up to us. Maybe if I threw it on the other side of it.
Maybe if you threw right in front of us and they come over to investigate the noise. I mean, it can't hurt.
Is there anything?
Well, it's not hurting.
I ain't never caught fish before. I don't know how you do it.
Okay, let's wait and see what happens now.
right side up.
Well, you had a couple moving this way, and then the sun kind of screwed us. Steve, the only thing to do is reach out there and grab one, swim out and grab one so we can take it back with us. It's the only way people will believe us.
Did it do anything yet?
No, I don't think it's either bringing them or scaring them, either one.
Go the far side up and see if it drives them this way.
It drove them down. See, I can't see a one right now, can you?
No, but I'm hoping they'll come this way and come back up. I can see one. Right there. Well, if we could just get one to come right up in here.
Oh yeah, because we can see the bottom right down there. See, I've got a perfect view of the bottom.
Yeah, I know.
Now, you don't know to look at it on the TV screen, but right now what we're looking at is, I would guess, 5 foot of water. What would you say, Steve? 4 or 5 foot?
I guess you'd be probably a little shy, if anything.
You think it's deeper than that?
Yeah.
Could be. Deep enough we don't want to go in it.
It'll come right back up, right out there. It doesn't move them, it just drives them down. Should have brought a couple, 3 handfuls of your sunflower seeds.
I'll wait here if you want to go get some bait.
That's all right. I come back in here with bait in the
We're going to end up in jail yet, I can see it. Well, I'm going to head back over to our original spot. If I can figure out how to get back there. What? Oh. Steve, I want to let you know, I think it was real nice of you to let me carry the camera and take the pictures. I really appreciate that.
Well, I'm collecting all the bugs.
Not all of them. We'll itch on the way home. As we go back by the campground and ask for the bathroom key.
It's a shame they can't see what we're seeing, you know?
Yeah, can't see anything. Sun's really putting screws to us. Are you ready to head back? Well, we're going to shut you off for now, but we'll turn you on later.
Things not going too well with the dance floor. No, he wanted to dance really close.
We're back on live now.
We're on live.
Okay.
Coming out.
We've been back in the spots where Daniel Boone hasn't been yet.
That's right. He tried and couldn't make it.
That's right.
Of course, we had a road. He didn't. If you call this a road. So I'm sweating like a nigger on election day.
No lie.
If I don't have any niggers, come listen to this. Because I love you, baby.
There goes so much for putting it on television. I thought maybe someday they might actually use this footage. There's a nice little stream flowing into it over there, you know it? See that?
Uh-uh.
You see that over there?
Oh, that's where they're draining out their,
Septic tanks?
where they grow them.
Oh.
Is that what you do to fish? You grow fish?
They grow some big ones down here. I don't know how they do it, but they grow some big ones. They call them hatcheries or something like that. I guess you hatch fish.
When we get back out toward the main road, I wouldn't mind stopping and getting in the cooler. How about you?
I think it's a good idea. And pretty soon we're going to have to find a gas station. Because I know you done switched this thing once.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm afraid if we switch it again, it's going to be
What's
a big
mileage?
disappointment. 10,090.
And 90 even?
Yeah.
Going down the strip.
Or 30,090, I'm sorry. 10,000.
Going down the strip, I intend to fill up when we hit about the time we unhook speedometer, then we'll stop at the next station.
Okay.
Actually, we'll stop at that Phillips station or on the strip. I was going to Springfield. We're not going to make it now.
Stay over that way here. I'm trying.
Okay.
I got tree limbs and branches and mean looking stuff over here.
We're going to stop right now and get us something to drink. I mean, sweat's just pouring off me.
Yeah, me too.
You know I love it. I love summer. Steve says I look bad.
Bob, this is Bob after we've been through the woods.
That's not even in focus.
Believe me. This nature hike brought to you partially by Diet Coke for those who think young at heart and are willing to go to the limits to have a good time.
And this is one of them.
All right.
And that's the other one.
We got Coke Classic. Oh, in the road. We got a turtle in the road, folks.
Turtle in the road,
We
folks.
got a
Hang
turtle
on.
in the road.
Hang on. We're going to zoom up for you. Let me find him. Where's he at? I've lost the turtle. Up there.
There's the turtle.
Turtle soup for supper.
He stopped to pose. Are we on Zoom?
We're on Zoom. I mean, it's a small turtle, folks. What can we tell
It's
you?
nothing like the fish we just saw. This sucker would make bait for them.
You'll feel the bump as we go over him.
See you later, George. Oh, yeah. Films like this you listen to later and wonder how come you're such an idiot, you know?
Yeah, you think we're drunk. We haven't even been drinking.
About time to start, though. Past 10 o'clock.
That's right.
Oops, there's one of the locals. This is how they get around down here.
You damn near caught us. Hey, I'll pull over and you see the big fish we just caught.
Oh, my. Look at this on me. See him chasing us down 165 on that tractor. Red lights and siren pop out on that tractor. He's got a 440 under the hood.
I think I feel like I'm burning.
Hey, I'll tell you what, it's hot there. I've got scratches and cuts all over me. You'd think I'd been hunting instead of taking a nature hike. Shower right now, I feel real good.
Yes, it would. We go down. You want to go take one?
Where?
Table Rock State Park. Let's do. Won't
Yeah.
take 10. Well, it's now 4:23 p.m. on this date. We're just now leaving the Table Rock Lake showers, where we had a very good shower, which we needed after that hike.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I feel about human again, you know, instead of cavemanish. You want any brochures?
I don't.
Okay.
So
No thanks, I'll pass. I did have someone Silver Dollar City though.
well, we weren't passing my take one, but we're running into some up here at the restaurant.
Motorcycles behind us now.
What motorcycle?
Motorcycles behind us.
Hmm.
Touring, I'd say.
No ground fires or open fires. You can go straight to get out of here. And then we'll take a left so you sway back to Branson.
All right. See, right now, what we should have done is left early this morning and done some traveling.
All we've done is left late and do some travel.
Well, I I know, but
Got us home at halfway decent time, wouldn't it?
well, we'd had more time to go do a couple other things that we wanted to do. You know.
Like Rockaway Beach.
Yeah.
We'll just get it next time, next year.
Instead of sitting there wasting our time on fish.
Side of Table Rock is not open.
We got that on there once.
It's a water tower that just went by. We're now leaving Table Rock State Park. Heading
Entering-
toward the dam.
Entering Stone County here.
Center of Stone County. Pretty sunflowers over there. Here we are at the dam again. Dam.
We was way down at the bottom of this just a few minutes ago.
I can see you can't see too much over there. That's the dam down.
You know what else you can do with one of these things? You can rig it and handicap people's cars that can't turn around very good or can't see backwards very good or whatever, the rear view mirrors and stuff. You can rig one of them for them to watch the road behind them. There's a number of things I can figure out to do with these things now. See. Hello. There's a beach right down here.
And that's been swimming there before.
Which way?
Right.
Right on around the corner.
That's a good way to go, but it's way out of the way.
You definitely got some stuff to do.
Straight ahead's the Trout Motor Lodge, where Sheila and I spent our honeymoon.
I wasn't there.
About it.
It was.
Nothing particularly fancy about it. There's some kind of new development over here. Point Royale Village and Club. That's all the work we saw from up there. And here's something new. Ozark Treasure Resorts.
That's all the development you're seeing up there too.
Campground to Trout Dock. Here we've got the Magic Den of Illusion, if you'll notice it's upside down.
Here we have groceries, beer, and liquor. Do we need to stop?
I don't.
Okay. There we have the edge of the road.
I think it's time for me to drive.
Everybody's entitled to one slip. I'm not used to 2 full lanes of roadway. I've been driving in the woods.
Pardon me. And this is the old German thing. It's now the Wildwood Flower. Looks like a fancy restaurant. I doubt if I'll edit it, I'll probably just keep it home. But you never know, I may edit it out.
There's a video shack now open.
Now let's take a left up here for about a quarter mile or half mile to see what's new. There's our tower that we went up that time. Background, you can see the beginnings of Whitewater.
Ham and cheese sandwich, $1.39.
Helicopter ride.
They got their pool full. Here we have a couple on their honeymoon.
Probably so.
Roy Clark.
Roy Clark presents Roy Clark's Theater. Right next to Country World.
Right across the street from Law's Country Music Show and Puppet Palace and Gateway Inn.
Near Whitewater. Open May 24th. New Typhoon Tunnel. They put their tunnel back in after taking it out.
People keep hitting their head on it or something.
There's White Lightning. Go to the Hills Motel. A new bank. A Western Sizzling. Waltzing Waters, that's the one Donnie was talking about. Now you can turn around here, Water World, Auto World if you want.
Okay.
Want to pull in that Western Sizzling and eat?
Oh, I don't care.
There's Auto World. That's what I had in mind, was steaky and bakey potato. I think there's one down at the other end of the strip though. Do you know?
I don't remember Bob shit. I got a hard time enough to remember where I'm at right now. That's what's at the other end of it? You know this area better than I do. You tell me.
There's Waltzing Waters. And let's pull in there. We've gotten some pretty good steaks here, although this one doesn't look to be overly busy. Well, we're going into Sizzle and Sirloin. We're going to have a flame kiss steak here.
We can ever get these.
Yeah, we can get these people out of the way before they die of old age. We'll be back. It's now 5:14 p.m. and we're still not headed home yet. We began to think we ought to be for too long. Did you see my dog?
No, I see an exit though. I think you're supposed to do this.
Okay.
I do go back this way.
Yep, go to the left.
Are we ready? Nope, they're not. The Bell of Branson. How do you say that word? C-H-I-S-A-I.
Shizzy. And I'm purely guessing.
Okay.
You're okay this way after this blue one.
We're just gonna pull out here and stop anyway. Somebody down here pulling one of our stunts. Stop in the middle of the road, see what's going on.
Say there's Whitewater, let's stop and look at it.
Mister, you made a mistake of pulling over and stopping. You gotta wait till everybody gets past you now.
There's Manny's Mexican food.
Hungry?
White water.
Here comes the helicopter in.
Yep, sure enough. Maybe it'll crash.
You're such a cheerful person.
I mean, what's exciting about watching a helicopter land?
Well, nothing, but
I forget, got it on the screen.
I agree. You've gone everywhere but on it. So. We saw a little bit of everything then.
Puppet Palace.
There's old Roy Clark again. Didn't we see one of them the other way?
That's the same one, I think.
Oh,
I think.
Corn Crib Theater.
We saw that. That's good.
There's the bumper boats.
There's your bumper boats.
I'm still. I think there ought to be a way to get that sucker here.
Hell, we went too far, Steve. You went over on the mileage.
Oh man.
I have to go to 200. Let's pull up here at this Phillips and see how much gas on
Where's it at? Oh, clear up the hillside, huh? Take it this thing uses unleaded. What side's it on?
It's on your side. Or wait, hang on a second. It's on your side. See how much it is.
Well, I'm getting up here.
Unleaded.
87.
Yeah, it's not bad.
We taping?
We're taping.
Okay.
Well, we're full of gas now. Not that that's anything new.
So's the van.
Yeah,
That's
but
new.
but the van's full now too. You did put my other cap on, didn't you?
No, you did.
Okay. So it's on.
Both doors are shut. I assume the cats are in there.
Yep.
Back to the right.
Right.
That's what I said.
That's what I meant.
Okay. Already?
I think we're just going up here to, that speedometer not working.
Speedometer not working.
Ain't that a shame? Make sure the mile counter's not working too, otherwise we just wasted our time.
Sitting there on that 6 awful good. 103.6. It ain't going nowhere. Well, kind of gassy in here.
We got her plenty full. There's a Hall of Fame museum, that's new. Hall of Fame recording studio.
There's Presley's Mountain Music.
There's ball knobbers.
People already waiting to get in there, you know.
Yeah, that's the most popular one around. There's Uncle Joe's barbecue.
There's a new golf course going in.
Oh, golly. A Jolly Lolly. Looks like it's going to be a fancy one, too.
Finally starting to cool off a little bit.
There's a Lost Mine mini golf. Left.
There's the duck.
Ride the duck. There's the Foggy River Boys, and there's the ducks. This accident was brought to you by
York life insurance. Own a piece of the rock.
JR's Little Dallas. And now for Becca, there's Walmart. Hey, Walmart!
Hey! Now back to the bah humbug everyday life of two crazy guys on a wild and crazy vacation. Hey!
BRANSON Opry House and Consumers Discount Foods.
It was almost brought to you in part by...
We don't know what happened to you, but we had a power failure. Our battery went dead. And you missed a lot of beautiful scenery. Went right past the Holiday Inn.
Look at this horse rocking.
Don't look between the legs, girls. And there's where we had our dinner 2 nights ago. It's not the worst chicken I ever had, but it's right up there.
We got a kid down here taking off. I don't know. It looks like he got a fly or something. Look a second.
Pull them. That went off for just a moment. Not sure why. This part track. We'll press in. See a new Burger King here. You can go, we're going to go to the right down here, but not right here. This hour is brought to you by... Let me get it in focus.
I don't think you're going to.
I'm not going to. There we go. Spectrum radar detectors.
When the fuzz is near, you'll hear it clear. Spectrum.
Now back to our grand tour.
Headed towards Springfield, I take it, huh?
And we be living in Branson now at 5:30.
Or 40 minutes, we ought to be pulling into Grandview.
Well, I just set the timer. It's now 5:33 for anybody that cares. And the date is still May the 7th.
Now then, I take it when I got this red lined up with that white, I'm doing 55. Right?
Exactly. But I mean, you're not far over that when you're over that.
I'm not far over what when I'm over what?
That red line. You in overdrive?
Yeah.
55 should be about 15. At
Right.
16, you're doing, and there's two numbers between each of those lines, keep that in mind. At 16, you're doing 60, and at 17, you're doing 65.
Okay.
I guess you're all tired of looking at the date, but now we are.
We've known what day it was since we got in the van.
I guess we could stop somewhere and call home. My wife was expecting me a little soon.
Well, that's what Stick Rod do. Far be it for me to argue with that.
There was a payphone at that Sisler.
I mean, I'm at home at my house for a couple more hours. So
Maybe we'll wait for that.
I'm not too worried about it yet.
I was planning on leaving at about 2, and it's now 5:35, so we're not doing too bad.
Cruise still works, Bob. Cruise still works.
Good, I was hoping it would. You on 22? Oh, you downshifted. I'll still tell you how fast you're going. Just under 55.
Just under.
Yep,
So I give it a little more for one too.
because you're in third gear.
Yeah. Well, I'm right even with the red when I'm on level ground. Like right now, I'm laying right on that red line.
Right at 55.
Of course, this truck behind us has a tendency to want to push us or something. And he finally got fed up with us. He's going to go for the big one. This motorcycle come down the other side, says, oh, no.
Guess who's going to win this game of chicken?
Really?
It ain't me.
Motorcycle's going to stop up there.
I hope you're more wide awake than I am.
Why?
I could play back and take a nap.
Well, I'll let you sleep for 33 miles, but you're going to have to wake up and get me 3 Springfield. That'll help you any. So the Chevrolet is kind of holding us up a little bit.
Winery, our home away from home.
That's vineyard, not vineyard. He won't even let this thing coast past going downhill. He's riding the brake all the way down the hill.
Despite all that, running our car to run the generator, 14.99 miles per gallon.
That ain't bad at all. Not bad at all. Where are the go-karts?
Yep. I'm in the middle of nowhere.
Find a lot of interesting things up in the middle of nowhere down here. Oh no, look what's come over the hilltop. I ought to push this a little bit to make it feel more exciting. I could have stayed in that fast lane or over there in the other lane for a little while and let that truck get a little closer. Where are we going? from the junction of 65 and 176. We're presently flying at an altitude of 15,000 feet. Departure time was 5:15. We should arrive in Kansas City within 3 hours. Ladies and gentlemen, you may unfasten your seatbelt and you may now smoke in the designated areas. Thank you for flying with us.
Daytona 500.
And now for station identification. Well, the truck that was in such a hurry to pass us a while ago, we've caught up with again. This is not the country you'd be driving one of these things in.
Not if you can help it.
one view, in park, in